Good morning, everyone, or oh no, this past morning. Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Cindy Tolbert, the founder of Powder Puff Travels. At noon, the goal was to go live in the group, in the Facebook group, and also in YouTube for to talk about the Uganda experience with Idris, who's going to be leading this experience for us. Unfortunately, technical difficulties happened. Zoomed in like one browser and needed update. All kind of crazy stuff happened during that time, so I had to do only YouTube. So we was able to do my high overview in YouTube. And guys, if you're watching me from YouTube, thank you so much for subscribing. And people who have joined the Facebook group, we have a lot of new members. Thank you guys for um, so joining the Facebook community. And if you're on the Facebook, follow me on Facebook page. Also, thank you so much. I keep forgetting that. Definitely, I love to thank everyone for subscribing and following, and also joining the Facebook community. So we have a Uganda experience. The dates are actually September the 20th through the 26th. And it's going to be 2024. And I'm currently working on the final touches of the itinerary, and hopefully that will be released tonight, guys. So if you're on the email list, you'll be receiving this release, this itinerary first, to be able to get a chance to look at it. And then later in the Facebook group, I will be releasing it in a few days. If you want to be able to be like amongst the first to see this itinerary, definitely you have time to go ahead and join the email list. I like to release this in our email list um, first, to just think those, the folks that have joined the email list is my way of saying thank you, and also getting an opportunity to look at any of the experiences that I release first. Uganda is a very special experience. It's a limited amount of people could go, so it's going to be less than 10, definitely. And also, it's time sensitive. So, gorilla permits are limited. And it's a good thing that I'm planning this in a whole year in advance, because we have opportunity to kind of secure those permits early. That's the tricky part with doing gorilla tracking. Is a very popular activity, but is limited. You only, the max amount of people that could be in a group is eight, and then if you have more than that on a trip, they split up the group. Um, so it's very controlled, because they're definitely the gorilla are very sensitive. You know, they're used to us being there to seeing them, but we just don't want to disturb them too much. Um, so this particular experience is handled with care. So not only we have the gorillas, we also have the chimpanzees. We're going to do tracking on the chimpanzees. The tracking for that is kind of moderate, meaning, yeah, it's still going to take some energy to do it, but it's not going to be as challenging as a gorilla tracking. As you know, this is nature, so you're going to be definitely brief on nature, because different things that you would need to wear. um, I'm going to be definitely communicating to you a lot on this particular experience, because I want it to be the best experience you ever happen in your life. And as a lot of people say, once they see the gorillas, it's life changing to be able to see them in a natural habitat. Not only are you going to be able to see the chimpanzees and the gorillas, you can also be able to experience other primates in the forest slash jungle. So, like I say, this is absolute amazing experience. In the chat, I have gave you the YouTube. I have put a link to the YouTube video that I was able to do with Idris. And I hate that I wasn't able to do it in a Facebook group and page, but I am going to make sure that YouTube video is loaded. So definitely, if you're thinking about the Uganda experience, watch the video. And I might maybe maybe soon, maybe I'll invite Idris again to talk about the Uganda experience. But it's definitely packed with different experiences. One of the experiences that's dear to my heart that we're going to be able to experience is more a cultural thing. We're going to visit the Patois tribe, which known as the Pitmeans and also known as the Jungle people. We're going to get a chance to visit their community. Currently, they used to live in the jungle. Due to the government regulations, they kind of pushed them out, and now they're in a little small community. And also the Pitmeys, I want to say the Pitmeys, he did go into that the Pitmeys population is very low. They want to say it's about 300 Pitmeys. So this is definitely a rare experience and a very special experience to see the Batwa people. They're thinking maybe in the future that they might completely diminish because now they moved into the villages, and then you can have intermarriages. So definitely that kind of diminished the whole Picnic tribe, which now because you got intermarriages and things like that, and they're considered very small people. So it's going to be a privilege, a big privilege, to be able to meet the tribe and hear the stories. There's going to be a lot of storytelling. They're going to show you how they make fire and things like that. If you're one of those people who enjoy these kind of type of experiences, Uganda experience is definitely sign up for it. Take your time. You do have to have a visa. You do have to have the yellow fever card. I want to say if you're over 65 years old, you might be exempt from the yellow fever. Definitely check on the CDC website first and also speak with your doctor. But currently, for everyone else, the yellow fever is required to come into Uganda. And another thing that you might want to consider taking is probably malaria pills. I definitely will be bringing malaria pills for myself. So those are all the key things. The visa, in itinerary, I'm going to have the visa link. So if you're traveling from definitely the United States, you got to have a visa to come to Uganda. Other countries, I'm not for sure. Definitely check on the government site because I know different African countries do exempt different countries, like in some of the island countries sometimes are exempt from some of the African countries. So definitely check on the government site if you're coming from, say, Jamaica or Bermuda. Check the Uganda um, website to see what's the requirements for their visa. For United States citizens, you have to do a visa, and I think it's around $50. Flights. Think about flights while you're thinking about this experience. KLM does fly into to Uganda, and I want to say Ethiopian airline also, and I think Emirates. Emirates also, yes. I think we discussed Emirates. So one of the things I like to do is go to Google Flights and put where I'm located and where I'm flying into. So we'll be flying into Itiba. I want to say the airplane code is EPP, the the airport code. No, I'm sorry, not EPP, EBB, if I'm not mistaken. I double check, but I will have that information in the itinerary. With that said, please watch the video. He gave a lot of He gave some good information about what we're going to be experiencing in this particular package. And happy Sunday. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.